welcome back to Wion Wallet and straight to markets coverage, where Indian markets have touched new highs today. Trading in the green zone throughout the day, the market closed the day at record levels, driven by a rally in index heavyweights such as Reliance Industries, L&T, among others. The Sensex ended 290 points higher. Nifty closed above 9200 for the first time. The Sensex is now 100 points away from 30,000 mark. While indices witnessed a sharp surge in the last few hours of trade, pushing them at higher levels. The Sensex was up by 289.72 points at 29,910 points, around 80 points away from 30,000, while the Nifty was up 64 points at 9,237 points. We are joined by Saurabh Jain from SMC Global. Well, good evening, Mr. Jain. Today happens to be a day when Indian markets have touched new high. When do you see them finally going and touching the 30,000 level? Tomorrow is a holiday, but do you see this happening finally on Wednesday when the markets open? Sensex will be able to touch 30,000 mark.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of time, because the optimism is still there, backed by a strong liquidity. You know, people are quite optimistic that India would see the growth coming back after the remonetization happening. And you know, if we look at the indices, maybe on the P basis they look a bit stretched, but you know, considering the flows we are getting, the reflation trade which is happening over the globe because of the optimism about the US economy is reflecting in the emerging markets too, and India looks to be a major beneficiary, considering the foreign flows coming in, the stronger rupee, especially after the government winning UP elections, thumbs up victory, and the passage of bills looks like the things will go fine. Also, the optimism is coming from the GST, which is looking to be on schedule. The earnings season, in the earnings season, maybe we may see some stock specific activity, but the current undercurrents tells that maybe the insiders are looking beyond the earnings season.
Do you think the RBI's monetary policy announcement on Thursday can put a spanner in this optimism, though it is widely expected to maintain the status quo? But do you think any kind of change over there can put a spanner in this optimism, in where markets are touching new high?
You rightly said that the largely people are of the opinion that there would be a status quo, but there are two major factors. One, the crude prices have cooled off, which may means that RBI may give a possibility of a future rate cut. And another thing is the huge liquidity coming into the system because of the demonetization effect. It is because of this very reason that RBI looks that they are not coming to the market to rescue the coming up huge quantity of dollars, and which is giving huge appreciation to the to our currency rupee. And these are the two major factors which will investors would be looking upon.
In the coming corporate results season, which will start in a few days from now, do you think that optimism will can go up further? Because if the results are good, again the stocks will go up. What do you think about the coming corporate results season?
See, from the earning perspective, I don't think so. There would be much, in terms of cheer about per se. Largely, the earnings season starts with the IT biggies, and I guess that there would not be a major optimism. It is the body language of the management which tells how they perceive about the business coming from the US, Europe, and largely I think the people would be spending putting money on the consumer discretionary side, consumer durables, and automobiles have started doing well after this BS4 emission norms. I think automobile companies, auto ancillary companies would be the key area people would watch for.
So clearly the financial year has started on a very positive note for the markets. Where do you see markets headed by the end of current calendar year? Will they touch further? Sensex has the capability to touch 35,000 mark, or Nifty will touch 2,500 mark. What is your sense as far as the overall year is concerned, which is ahead of now?
Probably markets would take